Hey everybody. Today we're going to draw a cardinal bird. It's the end of winter and we're getting ready to go into spring, so we start with just an arch over, like a half of an arch, and then some Z's to make that cone on his head. And we come down just about even with where we started, level-wise. Now we're going to make another arch for his forehead. Then his beak, it comes out like a V, sideways V, and so does the bottom part of the bill. And then you just connect the lines. I'm going to make his eye, little circle right there in front of his bill and his neck, and we come down for the back part of his neck. Now his chest just pokes out a little bit, and we're going to put some feet that he's sitting on. See the little curved lines? It's just like 4 backward C's, and when you put them together, close together, it makes 3 toes. 1, 2, 3 on each one, and then a bubble coming up. Put the stick that he's sitting on. Take your time and enjoy this part. And push pause and catch up as many times as you need to. And go back and watch it again. And keep up that way. So from the back of his neck, we're going to come down with just a mild arch, not very much, all the way down, skip over the stick, and bring his tail down to about as long as you see it, with a couple of zigzags like W's, and then the tail comes back up. Okay, the wing is just a curved little line, almost like a half a heart, kind of. I'll do it a couple times, you can see it. Now, a little more than halfway up the wing, we're going to add some little waves, little W's, and then some lines going all the way down to the stick. Okay? And some lines for his tail now. Same thing. Now we're just going to color in his eye black, but leave a couple little circles in there to keep it white. Looks shiny. And we're going to trace around his face to make a black area it's just a trace around. I start above the eye, I go over the other eye, and I come down his neck. It don't have to be perfect. They have different colorings, so this will be the male, and he is bright red with these black markings. So if he's sitting on a pine tree, we can make some pine needles. This is fun. Just a stick going up and then some long pine needles coming out. They all point kind of close to the same direction, up. And just add a few and enjoy this because it's kind of fun. You can practice this on a sheet of paper if you want to try one on a blank sheet. Okay, you can stop here if you want to with just these many pine needles. Later on, I'm going to add a few more. You don't have to if you don't want to. Let's color his face now. I'm using the black marker. I'm just filling in that black area around his eye and under his bill. So now I'll just go ahead and darken my lines around his body and make it a little thicker, a little darker. Anywhere I've got a little wobbly line, I can kind of smooth it out if I keep a steady hand. So if you want to keep a steady hand, I put my wrist down on the paper and the side of my hand. I put it down on the paper so when I draw with my line, it's steady. Doesn't wobble because my hand's not up in the air.
What do you call it when it rains cardinals? It's called foul weather. It's called foul weather.
So let's color now. It's going to be a bright red. It's going to go over the whole bird, and I'm going to fast forward it, so pause if you need to and catch back up. And I'm going to do his beak and his feet in an orange color. So orange over the whole bill and on his feet. Now, let's add a few more pine needles if you feel like it, and if you don't have to. I'm making it with my black marker, and I'm going to go over it like I did the other one with a green pencil later. Now, I have fast forwarded this tape, so don't try to draw this fast. Just pause and take your time, like I did when I was drawing it. Now I have a bright red pencil that I'm using just to fill in where that marker was and make it a little deeper red. And that's it, we'll be done. I want to thank y'all for being here and drawing with us.
Oh, hey, I got another one. Chickens rise when the rooster crows. But when do ducks get up? At the quack of dawn. Oh, yeah.
Quack. Quack, quack.
Hey, why do seagulls like to live by the sea? Anybody know? Because if they lived by the bay, they'd know they'd be bagels. Thanks for being here. I hope you like your drawing. I hope you come back soon. Bye-bye.